Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Dixie on a daily time frame as we start off the day today on Tuesday. As you can see, Dixie opened and got a little bit of a pushback as soon as we started the new day, and that's totally understandable. But we did get that tap into that 102, that level that we wanted. We didn't get the close above it, got the rejection right off of it. That's understandable. Today, the goal is not to close under 101.80. If we get this poke down, that's fine. I just don't want to close under it. I want us to come back before the day is over and look for continuation to the upside and sideways at worst case scenario. Let me quickly go to a 4-hour time frame to see if it's even possible or if we have too much. Yeah, it's possible. Sitting on support 21. If we close right here and we just did and we open, now we can look for some upside, and that can give us that downside continuation to test into support that we were looking for on other assets, and Dixie to continue its path to the upside as I assumed. So let's wait for that for the daily close. Remember, we want to close above 101.80 to make it more of a likelihood that we will continue going in the direction we already forecasted. Now let's go to Bitcoin on a daily time frame. There we are. And that's 7 a.m. in the morning for you in Puerto Rico. Here is the daily on Bitcoin. As I was saying in the last few days, we've had this crosses coming up on the EMAs. That's very good and healthy. As this 55 is crossing up, we are getting that next little potential impulse up and to the targets that we have been waiting for, such as 34,000 to 36,000. For that to happen today, we need to close a 4-hour candle above 31,000, and then we can look for that continuation up. Keep in mind 32.5 can possibly give you a little bit of resistance, but once we get above 32.5 after 31 is claimed, 34 to 36 is the ideal area for us to consolidate before the next move higher, down to test support or sideways consolidation, etc. Oops, that's not something you guys need to worry about. Did you guys see that Jaime's reality slap? All right, and then yeah, the first clue will be the 4-hour open and close above 4 hours, guys. Give me a second. Let these Spaniards pass. All right. So we are building on a lot of bearish divergences, but until we lose this 21 EMA here at 29,000, I would not be worried for further downside to come and these bear divs to play out. Technically, the bear divs are coming, but we're going sideways and literally cooling off the oscillator before each next new leg up. So don't let that discourage you. Keep that in mind that we are still on track for moving forward. The warning will come after losing 29,000 on a 4-hour open and close. Let's go to the 4-hour chart now and see a little bit more close. So I was long last night. I got out early and I am only in my ETH short right now. I will look for a long, just not yet because I woke up to it up too high. So all I did was take a short and I closed the long that I had from last night at like 150, 180. I don't know exactly what percent, but it was a little bit above 150. Here is the daily. Oh, we were looking at the 4-hour. I'm sorry, guys. I thought we were going to eat. My trade real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Just tending to the market real quick. Since the market is moving, you're getting this lag. I'm so sorry. Okay, so now that we're loaded up, you can see on the 4 hour on Bitcoin, we've been going and making levels and levels of support. As you see, we're at this level here, testing into this support. I do not want us to lose under 28,500. Closing a 4 hour under 28,500 gives you a risk of going lower. You got 28,000, and then under that, it's going to be a larger drop. So obviously, we don't want to see downside, but I'm just giving you the warning that that is the possibility. If you go under 28,000, the deeper drops are there. As long as you're holding this 29,000 and going sideways, we should be looking for a poke into that 31,000, and then closing a 4 hour above 31,000 will give you the initiation to 32.5 and higher, as we've already discussed. So be aware of that moving forward. And now you can see that we're coming off cooling off the oscillator. So you have room to the upside, at least into the 30,000 area. And then we can decide if we want to go further or not. So that's that. Now let's go to a daily on Ethereum. Which is making it so difficult on me. All right, here is ETH. Okay. So here goes the daily on ETH. We're overbought. We got out. Now we're trying to get back into that area. That's great on a daily. So looking to test into that 2150 level area is logical and feasible for today into the daily close. Closing above 2150 will give us a room to get into that 2350 area, and then yeah, I think we could just go straight to that area. There was something else in between it, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a minor consolidation pit stop until the continuation occurs. So just keep that in mind. And if we lose the level here at 2020 with the 4 hour open and close, keep in mind that we can test into that 1920, 1940 area. Losing that will go into the 1840, 1850 area, and it's basically $100 increments. So if you're on 10x leverage, you're going to get in pain. If you're lower than 10x, you can probably survive a $300 drop, but just keep that in mind that we are moving in a $100 move. It'll consolidate, then another $100 move, consolidate, and another $100 move. After 3 drives, we should be looking for it to get picked up over here around 1850 for a continuation up higher. Okay, and that's if we don't just bust out right now. Coming back down gives people an opportunity to long, as opposed to just destroying shorts who are trying to get on over here and just continually ramp up, letting all the FOMO and excitement, feed the rally kind of situation, which is what's happening right now. Everyone is getting excited and foaming in. So let's go to a 4 hour chart. Either retail is excited or market maker is excited, licking his lips, ready to hurt some people and over leverage long. As you can see on a 4 hour time frame, we are going sideways, but we are resetting the oscillator, even though you got bearish divergences. If buys don't step up, though, even though you reset the oscillator, if buys don't step up over here and market buy us above 2150, you will see a harsher down drop because of someone market selling will be able to cause a bigger splash to the downside because of the bear divs. So just be aware that buyers are getting weak. That's why you're setting up these bearish divergences. If one guy wants to get out of his position and market sell, it's going to affect everyone. So please, 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 please be very, very cautious and careful as to how you are trading right now. And there comes a quick, fast dump. Wow. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. So be aware that if you close the 4 hour underneath that 2085, 2090, that's your warning for downside to come. And then after that, you want to basically not lose this 2020 level. Losing 2020 will give us much deeper retrace. Yesterday, I think we got 2050-ish. Yeah. much deeper retrace, and it could be even to 1850. So just be aware that we are squeezing on Bollinger Band, and it's trying to break out now. And we're going to go in one direction or the other. After going up, and going sideways, a little bit of a pullback before upside is reasonable and warranted. So get discouraged for a little bit of downside. If you guys have any questions or concerns moving forward, please give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Please leave a comment on the YouTube comment section below. If you have any questions or concerns, if you have other assets you want me to cover, leave it in the comment section below. If you are interested in trading with us live or going live with us during our daily live stream, please feel free to join us on our Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that help this channel grow. So thank you. And yeah, aside from that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Trade safe, be careful. Don't forget, we got earnings coming out today with Apple and I think Tesla tomorrow. Both are probably going to be big. And then Apple with their new credit card savings, which is like a phenomenal thing, is going to definitely destroy some smaller banks because they can't compete with that interest rate. And they partnered with Goldman Sachs, and now Apple opened their new new production factory in India. So whatever downside is in Apple right now today, you should be probably thinking of future upside potential because India is a pretty massive market. And yeah, they're not the richest people in the world, but they do like their toys. So more than likely, money will be spent on those iPhones over there once it's available and easily, accessible. It's also Goldman Sachs is going to benefit because they're holding the accounts of the money of the people using that Apple Card for that interest rate. So this is like two big powerhouses combining forces. It's like the devil shaking hands with like another devil. So be aware that there's money to be made and greed, and that will influence the markets because both are reporting earnings today, and if they're good, it's gonna influence everyone's perception of how bullish this merger will be in the future. So